Hi and welcome or welcome back to It Is Not Too Late. I'm in day 2 of a 30-day budget reset. Today I'm going to plan out my budget for my May 31st paycheck. So let's get started. So this is May 31 to June 13. And I have a rollover of $514. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. Hopefully that's better. I got paid on 5/31. My regular job was $1,456. I did have a little bit of time off on that check, so that check is a little low. My second job, I get paid once a month, and that is $600. So that gives me, let me just grab my calculator here, 514 plus 1456 plus 600 is 2,570. So how I do this is I start with my fixed expenses and bills. I try to pay my bills in advance, maybe a paycheck, which is why I carry a bit higher rollover. Also, I've got a couple things that I want to pay off here really soon, and so I use that rollover for that as well. So the first thing is my mortgage. And right now I'm paying $1,250 for that. That came out on the 1st. And then on the 12th is my husband's kind of spending. And that is $50. So I'm not gonna even get the calculator out for that. It's 1,300. I guess if you like these budget sheets, I've tried a number of different budget sheets from people. I really like this one. It is from Two Sister Bees. So if you haven't checked out Jen, when you're done here, go on over to Two Sister Bees, and this is a free download. So income $2,570. And then fixed expenses are $1,300. Okay, variable expenses. This is our spending. So this is food and gas. And this is for a 2-week time period. That is $250. I commute about an hour each way to work 5 days a week. So most of this is gas, and it is dependent on gas prices. And usually if gas prices are a little bit low, then we stock up a little more on groceries. I do have a well-stocked pantry. We have, you know, with just everything in the last few years, we were in a different position when that started going on, and we were able to stock up. If I had to, I could not go to the grocery store for probably the rest of the year, and we may not like everything that we're eating, but we would not starve. So the big thing, sorry, I'm kind of jumping around. What I'm paying off of this paycheck that I'm really excited about, we got a car in March of 2020, like days before everything shut down. And my husband was working at the time. He had a really good job. And a few weeks before that, he had hit a deer. And they totaled our car. And at the time, you know, he was also traveling an hour to work each way in the complete opposite direction that I was in. So we each needed a car. I immediately started paying much higher on, let me just figure it out here. About $169 more than the minimum payment. So I've been paying $550 a month to get this car paid off as quickly as possible. So it'll be just a smidge over 4 years. That car I have been watching the last few months. I've been watching the balance. It's been coming down and coming down and coming down, and it is finally at a place where I have the money. I just want to be done. I don't want to mess with it even one more month. And so I called them. I said, this is when, you know, the date the payment comes out. What is going to be the final balance? And so that is $675. It's actually $674 and some change, but I'm just rounding up. So I'm very excited about that. I want to make sure that the money is in there. 100%. I'm just done with it. So, that is under my debt. So $675. That's basically, it's going to free up $550 a month for me, which is going to be so helpful. If you haven't watched my debt confession, I have some credit cards, and then a house payment that I want my house paid off by August of 2030. So I need to hustle. For my savings, I'm going to do $170, and this is for my high priority envelopes, and if I have enough, my long-term envelopes. So I'll probably film that in the next day or two. So that's 170. And then I should have a rollover of 175. Makes this 425. Let's just get out the calculator. Okay, so 2570 minus 1300 minus 425 minus 675. 170 for my savings is a zero-based budget. So that is good. That is what I'm just, looking for. This is, I've been waiting a long time to make this car payment and just be done. Probably a year. Every month I go and watch for the new balance, and we've discussed going back to just the minimum payment and having that extra, basically $170, and I just want the car paid off. It's a great car. It's in excellent condition. It's got low miles for the year it is. So that's how it is. That's what it is. I'm finally going to get to pay that off. So that'll be later this month when that goes through. I already have it all set up with the bank and talk to the lender about how all that's going to work. So I will watch for that to happen. And this is the budget. I have tried breaking down kind of my spending into smaller categories, and maybe I'll try again. This is a reset, so I just always have a really hard time with it. I'm not sure why. I have a hard time with the trackers. I have a hard time remembering to write it down. So I just put it all together, and that works for our family. It's just my husband and I now. Our kids are all grown. So I do take that out in cash and have that in my wallet, and when it's gone, and that's fine. But that is just kind of what works for us. And then my husband, twice a month, he gets $50. So I guess on this is my personal spending also out of this amount, the $250. Okay, so there it is. And let me know if you have any questions. I am going to do my best to stick with everything here, and I think tomorrow I'm going excuse me, tomorrow I'm going to do my high priority and long-term envelope so you guys can actually see some money. And then if there's any extra, then I'll do some savings challenges. But I think I have a little bit of money that I set aside from last month for savings challenges that I haven't actually like played the games or done the scratchers yet. So maybe I'll do that later in the week as well and make that one of the days and have a little bit of fun, because I do like doing the savings challenges and everything. I do need to talk to you guys. I've got some things coming up. I'm just putting off talking about it right now, that I really need some advice on. So I'm, if you're interested, hit subscribe. I'm doing something every day for 30 days. And once I have a little bit better understanding of what is going on and what the situation is, I will definitely share it with you guys. This part isn't really my problem. What I have coming up is a big problem, and I need the advice of people who have been there. So if you're interested, like, subscribe, all the things, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.